Hey everyone, and welcome back to NeweggTV. Continuing our coverage here at CES 2014. I'm talking once again with Nick. How are you doing, Nick?
Great, as usual. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, and we are now in the ASUS components room. So this is the good stuff for you guys there at home. Base level components for computers, such as motherboards and graphics cards. But we're actually going to start off with the first ever ROG series monitor.
Yeah, so right behind us right here is the PG278Q. So like you said, this is the first ROG monitor. This is WQHD based. This is 2560 by 1440.
Nice.
It's 27 inch. It's a TN panel, so it's got the 1 millisecond response time. It's got up to 144 hertz refresh rate, and it's going to be coming out in March for about $799.
All right, and the demo that's going on right now is a G-Sync demo. And if you guys aren't familiar with G-Sync, it's basically fixing all of the problems. It helps your graphics card communicate with the monitor so they can synchronize the refresh rate. And I don't know how much this is going to pick up for you guys at home, but the smoothness of the display here from the right one, which is G-Sync, and the left one, which is not, is quite striking.
The demo is not working optimally right now, but yes, G-Sync will make everything super smooth. The frame rate will always equal the refresh rate of the monitor, so you'll eliminate all the blurring and tearing.
Beautiful. So keep your eyes out for that monitor. And release date again?
March.
March. All right. So cool. G-Sync monitor is coming soon, and the first ever ROG monitor. Next up over here on this side, we have a big ol' Cooler Master Cosmos 2 case.
Rotate this around a little bit.
So this is a front panel. This is an ROG front panel device.
So a dual bay front panel device for ROG. This will work on the Rampage Black Edition that just came out for the X79 chipset, as well as the formula for the Z87. So
Very nice.
It does require the special header, a 4-inch LED LCD screen. You'll have audio inputs, you'll have outputs, you'll have USB, you'll have a couple of specialized buttons that will do a few different things for you. Then you'll have this big knob that'll let you adjust anything from CPU frequency to CPU fan and chassis fans, and monitor CPU and case temps.
Very cool.
As well as control overall system volume.
So a nice little external device, or not external, but at least on the front of the computer, that lets you access a lot of that ROG goodness. A lot of the same kind of stuff you might do with ROG Connect, I'm guessing.
Exactly. Just giving you that extra option to have it on the outside there and maybe a little more accessible.
Really cool. All right, next up we have a graphics card that we were first introduced to at Computex in 2013. This is the Poseidon graphics card. We were only told at that time that it was a concept card that combined both an air cooler and a water cooler, but this is now going to be a released product, and it's based on the GTX 780.
Yes, this should be available by the end of this month in January, and this is, like you said, you see the two inlets outlets there, as well the air cooler, and it's a dual fan setup, so it's very similar to the kind of the DC2 design, except for it does have that water block plate on there.
Beautiful. So an excellent option, I would guess, particularly if you maybe have an air-cooled system right now and are thinking to possibly invest in a water cooling system in the future. You got both of those, work both together, and of course you're going to get excellent cooling either way, but I guess probably better cooling if you go with the water-cooled solution.
Yeah, this is much more about the flexibility, and it does come very close in performance.
Excellent. All right. Next up over here on the left, these are some products that you guys are probably already familiar with, but of course we have the ASUS 4K panel right here. We also have the Mars 760, which is dual GTX 760s on the same graphics card. You can take a look at our YouTube channel if you want to see my unboxing as well as some benchmarks of that card. So some fantastic products, but since we've already mentioned those, we're going to kind of keep swinging around the corner here. A few more products. The ASUS A88X Pro. This is an FM2 Plus motherboard. I'm just doing Nick's job for him right now.
Yeah.
This is going to be suitable for Richland-based APUs right now, and also for compatible with Kaveri APUs once they are available. And there's lots of excellent information coming out about those. So a great solution board if you want an A88X chipset and a Kaveri processor. Next up, we have this one. So this is actually not for sale, but it's demonstrating ASUS kind of bringing new technology into the mix.
So this is the new technology. Some of your viewers may have read up about it or seen some pictures about it. This is SATA Express. This is looking to increase the bandwidth over SATA from the current 6 gigabits up to 10 gigabits. Okay. A lot of people have been stuck at like 550 read and write speeds for a while now.
Yeah, the SSDs, they're bottlenecks.
A few different things on the horizon. I'm trying to increase those transfer rates. SATA Express is one of them. This is their Z87 Deluxe with the SATA Express ports. We see the pairs of 3 in the corner here. This is, like you said, a demo. It is working. You may see this demoed later on when SATA Express devices come out, but we do expect this to be available on the next series chipset.
All right, and I know a lot of folks at home are looking forward to those next generation interfaces because, again, we need more bandwidth. So bumping it up from 6 to 10, a great option, and keep your eyes out for SATA Express enabled devices from ASUS in the future. Next up, we have a add-on card. So this is a Thunderbolt EX2.
Yeah, so just like you said, this is our add-on card. This has been certified by Intel. This will make it to market by late February, early March.
Okay.
It'll be sub $100. As you can see, you'll have one cable that you'll tie back into the Thunderbolt header on the motherboard, so the PCI Express and the Thunderbolt can sync together. And we'll have a full list of compatible ASUS motherboards that you'll be able to upgrade to Thunderbolt 2.
Excellent. So you can actually make use of that little TB header on your ASUS motherboard and Thunderbolt 2, which provides fantastic bandwidth. Speaking of which, a demonstration of that is going on over here. This is sort of a unique demonstration, but this is kind of a proof of concept.
Yes, totally proof of concept. This is so you see this tool is kind of ASUS branded. It is running a Crystal Disk benchmark in the background.
Okay.
We have a couple of our radar PCI Express cards plugged into a couple boards that are rated together with Thunderbolt and then Thunderbolting back to our motherboard here. So it's pretty complicated, but essentially what it's simulating is, hey, someone could come up with an external hard drive solution like this, where all this would be on the internal, and you'd Thunderbolt it back to your Thunderbolt 2 compatible motherboard, whether you've done an add-on card or you've gone with a motherboard like the Z87 Deluxe Quad, which has 2 Thunderbolt 2 ports on the I/O panel on the back.
All right, so having been working CES so far this week, I can tell you having extremely fast external massive storage is going to be very, very nice, particularly if you like to go places and make videos and you need lots of storage. Yeah. So great option there, and then something that we could potentially see integrated by possibly some storage vendors in the future, of course using ASUS technology. And that's going to wrap it up for this quick little tour of the ASUS technology room. Nick, thank you again for talking to us today.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll see you very soon, I hope, over at NeweggTV. Thanks again to you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more coverage of CES 2014. We'll see you in the next video.